Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you guys can join us this morning. Boy, oh boy. What a day it is. What a day to be trading. The day before the holidays. Tomorrow we will. The markets will be closed, and so there will be no stream tomorrow. But hey, that means we gotta be extra focused today. We gotta get our bamboo today. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you guys can join us. Good morning, Mike Voliskis. Brandon Jones, good morning from Florida. Phil W, good morning. You missed yesterday? Man, yesterday was special. It was my first day back in a while, and so we did a whole day stream. We did a stream for the entire day, and we were able to get our bamboo yesterday. So, glad that you guys can join us today. Scott Burdan, I hear sleigh bells. Ray Miller, good morning from Tampa. Creed Moore, good morning. Light Sanawi, good morning. Jason, good morning. Karagiel, good morning. I'm not sure if I've ever seen your name before, Karagiel. If this is your first time on the stream, I'm glad you could join us. If it's, you've been here multiple times, the first time chatting, thanks for joining the chat and engaging with us. Mbani, good morning from Minnesota. Let's go, baby. Oh, we should do like a Christmas special or something. Good morning. Thanks for that, Brandon Jones. Merry Christmas. Man, oh man. Karagiel, I do appreciate you joining the stream and your continued support, honestly. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the sound check. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Whew. I'm up 500 today. Over the morning session, over the morning session we had this H4 setup, L4 setup, and I put up an order to break below this candle, and I got 2 points off of that. So starting off the day with 500, not bad at all. But that was my trade in the overnight session. We're in this trading range, and I just took that short with the L4 setup, and was able to get 2 points right there. And yeah, technically I can be done for today with that one trade, but we're gonna get our bamboo today. Let's go, baby. Jason, speaking of Colorado, I was just at Colorado the last couple weeks, and yeah, the weather was, I was ready for snow, I was ready for, winter, but it was actually pretty nice, pretty warm. Free paper cuts, whiskey holiday challenge. Let's go, baby. All right, let's do it. Whiskey challenge. Here we go. whiskey challenge today. Let's go, baby. 200 likes. Let's get some whiskey. I don't know, you know, global warming, climate change, whatever you want to call it. I mean, this is an extra warm winter. And I'm not, you know, it's hard to say what's the cause of it, but yeah, you know, there's certainly pretty warm this year. Ooh, hello. Phil W. I missed yesterday's stream. Can you do a quick update on the 300K funded account? Were you able to choose a different one after passing? Actually, for Apex, if you pass whatever evaluation you do, that is the account that you get for the performance account, basically the funded account. So the 300K one, I'm doing now, it's actually a new account. I explained yesterday what happened. I'll explain it again today because a lot of you guys might be joining to see the 150K. I started off with the 150K, and then it's a long story, but my computer has been having overheating issues, and it's been like that for the last couple months. And when I was on vacation, I was in Colorado. I had a remote desktop set up for my computer, and I was doing some trading when I was in Colorado on this computer. And when I was in a trade, my computer overheated to the point where it completely shut off. But I was in the middle of a trade, and you actually need your NinjaTrader to be up in order to send the signals to the broker. That's how it works. It sends a signal from your local machine to the broker, and since my computer is off, there were no signals that could be sent, and it completely destroyed that 150K account. But it's okay because, you know, now we're in a 300K account. While I was trading the 150K account, I went ahead and got a couple more accounts. I have a couple 300K accounts funded right now, and so you know, come on, I'm bye money. I'm not gonna just have one account. I have multiple accounts with Apex, and I'm going to most likely get more accounts after the holidays, before this count ends. I'm going to probably get another account, a couple more. I would like to have maybe 2 to 3 more accounts, but we'll see. Just because I don't want, you know, to have those monthly, because after you pass an account, you have to pay a flat fee of $85. And so in my mind, I'm just thinking, well, if that's the case, I might as well, you know, only get 300K accounts, because the 300K accounts, since the fee is flat, might as well get the highest, you know, evaluation. And since I'm able to pass a 300K account, like, I would say with relative ease, you know, I like just to have 300K accounts. I was thinking about opening another 150K, but in my mind I was like, what's the point? Might as well just open 350 or 300. Free paper cuts. Yeah, if you look at the pinned message, there is a coupon code right there, and yeah, and the link as well. Russell H says, I'm new to NinjaTrader. can you not use the software license for NinjaTrader on more than one machine? I'm actually not sure. I have it only on one machine. I do not know if you can move that license around. I'm not sure if it's unique to your machine. So someone else might answer that. You might have to just Google it. Unsure. I think you can probably use it for other machines. Cool GVF asks, just want to ask, what percent of the profit do you retain? You keep 100% of the first 10K, and then 90% of anything after that. So I think it's a pretty good. I think it's pretty good. 90%, you know, that's pretty good. That's better than Lilu. Lilu's I think it's like 80%, or yeah, I think Lilu is 80%, or Top Step is 80%, and that 10% is a lot. You know, from 80 to 90. You know, when you take home 90, it's just, it feels like so much more. Sam R asks, is this funded? Yes, it is funded. This is a 300K funded account. Risk-free trading. You know, that's the nice thing about this, you know, the prop firms, because even though the 150K got lost, you know, I was completely okay with it because it's risk-free trading, and I had multiple 300K accounts ready, so that's the nice thing about trading someone else's money. You know, it almost sounds too good to be true, but yeah, Brandon Jones makes a good point. The reason why I chose Apex is because the static drawdown is one of the best. You know, their rules are one of the best. It's probably one of the best rules that you can have as a prop firm. It's if you have more than, let's just say for the 300K account, the threshold is 7,500. That's why I like the 300K account, because the threshold's so high. It's actually the hardest one to pass, because the threshold to the evaluation target, you know, passing amount is 20K. That ratio is the worst ratio out of all of them, and I think, you know, that makes sense because, you know, the bigger the funding, they wanted to make it harder, and so actually it's the harder it gets, the more you get funded, and so, but it's still a lot, you know, 7,500, that drawdown. And the 7,500, once you get more than 7,500 on the funded account, so once I get more than 7,500 on this account, that drawdown actually moves to a static drawdown, whereas it will be a trailing drawdown. You know, for the evaluation, it's a trailing drawdown all the way, but on the funded account, it becomes a static drawdown to basically the initial capital plus $100. And so if you make like $10,000, then your drawdown is not 7,500 below $10,000, but it's going to be your initial. It's going to be basically $9,000 and $9,900. And so changing to the static drawdown is actually really nice. Hussein Namadi asks, do you have a discount? Yeah, so if anyone interested in doing Apex and risk-free trading like we are doing on the stream, go to the pinned message. There is a coupon code right there, and also a link to create an Apex account. We're about to start in 10 minutes. I'm already up 500 today, so I'm actually done for today if I wanted to reach my goal for $500. But I basically took a short here overnight with the indicator. You can attach the orders to the super signal, and the super signal, you know, if you don't know what it is, it's this big diamond here. The super signal was basically I just placed it because we were on the L4 setup on the 10K chart, and I decided to get 2 points from there. I could have got 1, 2, 3 points, but 2 points I was happy with because of the trading range we were in, also with the trading range indicator. And so once that broke below here, you know, it happened when I was sleeping, which is nice, right? I wake up and I'm up 500 because I just had an order here, and you know, making money while you sleep is nice. If you want more information about the indicator here, two-legged pullback indicator or the trading range indicator, you can go to the official website www.twoleggedpullback.com. Vincent Liu asks, have you made any withdrawals? Not yet. I'm like tempted to make a withdrawal like immediately after making enough. Like, you need to have minimum 7,500 to make your first withdrawal, and I'm up about, what am I up right now? I'm up $4,372. So with about $3,000 more, I can make my first withdrawal, and it has to be at least $7,000, or it has to be at least $1,000. And so you know, in my opinion, you know, if you guys remember, it turns to static drawdown after you make 7,500. So if I withdraw money after making 7,500, I'm actually hurting myself because I'm shortening. I'm making my withdrawal, my threshold, less. You know, I'm making it less than, you know, the trailing drawdown. So I'm tempted to take it out right away just so I can withdraw with you guys, and so you guys can see, you know, if withdrawals are actually coming out. But I'm going to but the smart thing to do, honestly, is to wait as long as you can before your withdrawal. And I say that because you want to have as much threshold before withdrawing, because when you withdraw, you're losing your threshold just immediately. You know, right away you lose your threshold. And so I'm going to, you know, it makes sense for me to wait till I get at least 20K to first make 20K before I pull out 10K, because if you make out, if you you know, you have a 10K buffer then. And so I'm thinking it'd be nice to make 20K, but I think that might take too long. That will take me a while to make 20K, and so I'm thinking I can withdraw before that, but we'll see. Maybe if once I make 12K, I'll withdraw $1,000. Just so I can have a nice, you know, 11K buffer. And having an 11K buffer is pretty good, in my opinion. Yeah, Roberto F says that amount is for accounts. So if you have 10K on 2 accounts, can you withdraw it? Yes, you can withdraw the 10K 100% on both accounts. It's unique to every account. Market's about to open in 3 minutes. We do have a whiskey challenge today, Panda, so make sure you guys scalp that like button if you guys want to celebrate with some whiskey on this holiday, Christmas Eve. Craig Yale asks, if you withdraw your money now, do they reset your account and have again? No, that's not how it works. First, you can't withdraw. I can't withdraw right now. I have to make at least 7,500 to withdraw. But if I do withdraw when I get 7,500, that basically will just be taken away from my balance, and the same rules apply. The rules will just, you know, stay the same. I would have that static drawdown. Pandas. And Bonnet says, I think it's actually per user for the 100% 10K, not per account. And Bonnet, you might be right. It's a good question, actually. I thought it would be unique. But you might be correct here. Sorry, I'm reading it. I'm curious. It's a good question. I'm not sure. Hey, if Mbon, if you can point to an article that can you actually link to there, Mbon? Just leave a space for the .com or something, or put something in there to make it so it's not a link. But could you link that for us, Mbon? I'd like to see that. But if that's the case, then you have to actually. It's only per. Not per account, but per trader. Market just open, pandas. Let's go, baby. Let's get a bamboo today. I do have my trade copier on, so we will be trading. I may trade with 5 contracts today. I'm gonna try. Actually, let's have a runner. I'm gonna do 3 contracts with 1 runner. On the daily, we are coming close to the top of the trading range. On the daily, we actually missed it by 1 point, a little less than a point. That is almost close enough for me to consider we hit the top of that on the daily trading range. We did trigger the second entry short, lower high on the 10K chart. We just triggered that. Triggered that but in reverse right away. And it might trap here. This trap on the 10K chart could be pretty strong trap. Gonna skip it though. It's in the middle of nowhere. That 10K chart trap, even if it triggers, it's not near any type of support. It's way above the 20 EMA. It's just too far away from anything. If anything, we could be making a triangle, and that could be hitting its head right on the triangle. It makes a scalp though. Trap on the 10K chart. In my opinion, we have a break of trend here, looking for a new high. The new high will be created with a 2-legged pullback, most likely. If we make a point above this, we'll hit the top of the trading range on the daily chart. Daily chart trading range. Basically 1 tick away from it. We're about 2 ticks away from the daily trading range, top of the daily trading range. I'm actually going to mark it here for us. This is the daily trading range, top of it. I'm going to make it red so you can see. Top of the daily trading range, this red line, red dotted line I just put. Let's go, baby. Some of you guys took that 10K trap. Congrats. The 10K trap. Some of you guys took it. A little scary for me. It's just in the middle of nowhere. I can't just take trades like that. take trades like that. This is really close to the top of the daily trading range, and it's missing it by half a point, which is weird. You think it'll be a magnet and go straight to it. It is a holiday, so it might be slow today, but you know, who knows? Anything can happen in this market. I mean, everyone's trading from home these days, so it doesn't really matter. But today we'll have our whiskey challenge. Come on, get to our target here. Top of the trading range on the daily. Just hit it. Just poked above it. Breaking above it now. We're looking for new all-time highs today. Santa Claus rally. Is that what the market's giving us? We shall see. We're just looking at the price action, and you know, it doesn't really matter because we're just trading this on the intraday. So and pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. Potential trap here. Potential trap. This is where you should find a reversal somewhere here. When I look at the 5-minute candles, this looks like a strong bull trend day today. A strong bull bar with some follow through. When you see that, the 10K chart also strong bull bar follow through. When you see that, you're thinking this could be a bull trend day today. But no entries right now. This is a two-legged pullback. A, B, C. I'm curious to see what happens here. It's a weak signal bar, very small signal bar. Some of you guys might take that because the signal bar is a very small risk here. But the probability is also lower because there's only a 1-point buffer before getting stopped out. You've been stopped out right there. Ooh, interesting. That trap actually triggered with the outside bar reversal, and it's currently failing. And now we're going down. Curious to see what happens here. If we come back to the 20 and may make a trap here, I'll be actually looking to go short. Trap is about to trigger here, it looks like, though. Do I want this trap is the question. I don't think so. I don't think so. The main reason being is because we have break of trend here and new high, and the new high was created with a two-legged pullback. So this is actually the area where we should reverse. So I'm not looking to go higher here. I'm looking to see if the market will reverse here or not, and it is not looking like it's trying to reverse. It looks like this trap just triggered and we made a new high again. So at a place where we should reverse, instead we trapped and made a new high. And you got to consider that in your price action reading. This should be a place to reverse, in my opinion. Yeah, that reversal point is instead being a continuation. Very interesting. Now we are considering, you know, I'm trying to look for a long. Let's go, baby. Baby, 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 baby. Boy, oh boy, oh baby, baby. Oh. curious to see what happens here. I mean, trying to get an entry now at this point. You know, this two-leg pullback should have brought us below the 20 MA, but instead, we have continuation with that trap. And a lot of traders probably got trapped right there, thinking, okay, we see this nice signal bar. Well, it started with this, and actually, if you went and triggered, you might get stopped out. But when we saw this a little fall through the doji, people are probably thinking we're going short here. So this is the opposite reaction, right? All these trap traders right here, you know, thinking the market was going to reverse, actually got trapped, and we see the strong push up. I'm not saying that's what I think happened. That's what I'm saying I know happened. But you know after the fact. I mean, we are pretty close to new all-time highs. We could be shooting for new all-time highs today. Unsure. That is a nice runner, though. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-point runner if you were in this. That's almost $1,000 on one contract. Whew, that's nice. Okay, it's breathing a little bit here. Breathing a little bit. Looking at the 5-minute chart. Has not actually missed a measure move. Missed about 1 point. I won't be surprised if it still tries to get it. I mean, what you're thinking now is spike and channel type price action. Spike, channel. CL with the 16 points on one contract. Let's go, baby. Congrats for anyone who took that. Took that trap on the 10K chart. 10K trap. It's not only a trap, it's a Pikachu trade. Two-legged pullback. A, B, C. I didn't like, I like the signal bar. I like everything about it. I just didn't like where it was. Just floating in the middle door. I didn't like that. Now we're just reversing strong. I mean, looking for a two-legged pullback of some sort here, if we can go long, but unsure because it's going below the 20 MA now, and that's not where you like to go. That's not where you like to go long. You see a strong push like this, it's hard to actually go long after that. You might get a two-legged pullback like this, but it's kind of difficult because of how strong the push is. How strong this leg is, right? Very strong bear bars. Pandas on pandas. Most of you guys think it's gonna be a bull trend day today. Hey, make sure you guys scalp that like button. I'm not gonna lie, it's good to be back, pandas. And again, this computer is running just buttery smooth. It is nice and cool, and I love it. I love the confidence I can trade now. I mean, man, when I came back, it was so frustrating. I'm just saying that right now. Like my computer kept going to over 100 degrees Celsius, and I just, I just was done with it. Just that, the night I came back, I ordered a brand new cooler for my CPU, and now that was a culprit. It was 100%. And I made this public service announcement yesterday, but if you buy a computer from iBuyPower, do not get their default cooler. It is a piece of junk. It is a piece of junk. It broke, less than a year. I haven't had this computer for a year, and piece of junk. This is a two-legged pullback. Strong bear bar like this, bear leg, ABC. You're kind of sitting on your paws right now. Strong bear leg, and that's kind of concerning to me. Not thinking that necessarily is a good thing. We could have another push down here, or we can get a scalp here. Perfect scalp created. But sitting on my paws, when I see a strong bear leg like this, I'm not super eager to trade against it. And it ends up giving you a nice two-legged pullback, higher low two-legged pullback, and with an absolute scalp. And it's all good. We missed that trade, but with a strong bear leg like that, let's not be lazy. Let's draw our channels here. Potential trap trade to the long side again. Perfect scalp trap here. Sitting on my paws though. It's a little weird. It's a little weird to show that right now. Okay, that's gone. Market's starting to consolidate a little bit, but we're still above the 20 MA. We're within this channel here. Pushing pretty strong down now. I thought this push down would have happened over here, but instead I actually want to scalp out before making the strong push down. Very interesting. QFL, sometimes dust gets in there. I'll say right now, I did everything. I cleaned it, I dusted it, I did everything you could possibly imagine. It was going to 100 degrees. A little dusting problem won't bring your computer up to 100 degrees Celsius. Especially it's been less than a year. Typically you do not want to buy new hardware to fix a problem. Typically you want to do all the software. You want to do all the software issues to make sure it's not a software thing. The last resort is the hardware, and especially with a pretty new computer. So it is what it is, though. The cooler I have now, the NZXT Kraken Z63, it is actually amazing. Highly recommend it. It's pricey, but you get what you pay for. What's happening here right now, pandas? This is getting sideways, getting choppy now. The market on the 5-minute chart, strong bull bars. Now inside bar, inside, outside, inside bar. OII pattern. Breakout mode. Essentially, it's a triangle. So we're looking at a triangle now. Let's see which way this breaks. Triangle that looks like this. Triangle that looks like this. Typically, any pattern is really a continuation pattern. But you know, the thing about the triangles, you know, unless you want to trade the breakout, you know, you wait for a trap near the edge of either side. But this triangle, you know, typically you like to wait till after it breaks out, and then you can trade with trend or against trend, like whatever it happens. But basically, you wait for the triangle to resolve itself. It's a very small triangle, and so it can break out in the next leg or so. The market's deciding if it wants to continue to burst upwards, and we're above the 20 MA. You know, we're staying above the 20 MA. We're in this channel still. You know, if this which way this triangle will break, I think a high chance will break to the upside. I'm unsure though. That's what the thing is. That's why you don't trade in the triangle unless you want to trade from the top to the bottom. You know, basically trading like a really tight range. But right now we're hitting the bottom of our channel here. Let's create a simple channel. We already had 3 hits on it, confirming it. Also hit the top of the channel. You know, it's important to hit the top of the channel because we're using previous data to get to confirm these points. Maybe interested in going long here. We're in this triangle, bottom of the triangle. Maybe interested in going long with a good signal bar. Go long here, let's see what happens. Try to get our scalp plus runner. And the reason being is because we hit the bottom of the channel here and also above the 20 MA, thinking we can get a nice scalp here with the runner. But we'll see what happens. It looks like it's trying to reverse on us and hitting its head right here. And I'm not gonna scale it. I'm just gonna take the hit here if it does not make a point. Just watching. Okay, and the green, it's not bad. I don't like the little tail it created. Could create resistance here. It's having a hard time getting our scalp here. I do not like that. I really do not like how hard of a time it is. Basically creating a micro double top for us right now. I do not like the micro double top. But we're on the trend line. We're also on 20 MA, and I like the setup. We're in an uptrend, but it's having a hard time, and it's annoying. Every time it comes to that point, it just keeps getting knocked down, and it makes me think it might not get through. But let's go, baby. Hit our target. Let's see if we can get a couple points here on our runner. Maybe make a new high. You know, this triangle was having some resistance here. We broke out of the triangle, so we could have a nice little push up here. Well, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. I like that setup a lot. Let's get our bamboo. Are we gonna have a forever runner? That'd be nice if we could have a forever runner here. This runner's up $100. It looks a little weak right now. It looks like it wants to come back down and stop me out before continuing to move up. which is completely fine. I cannot manage this runner any other way. If I want to, I could bring it back down to break even, give us a little bit more room, but I'm fine with this. Runners, that's what they are. It's just free money, and so I gotta manage it this way. There's no other real way I would manage this. Yesterday I got burned because I let a runner marinate too long and actually reversed on me, and actually lost money on a good scalp, but lost money on the runner, and I'm not gonna make that mistake again today. Yeah, almost want to. Well, I got stopped out. Let's go, baby. Got that bamboo and failed breakout of this triangle right now, or come back to retest the apex. Speaking of apex. Make sure you guys open up your Apex accounts with that coupon code if you guys are interested in risk-free trading, just as we are doing on this channel. 100% risk-free trading. Let's go, baby. But trade at your own risk. You're not copying my trades. Yeah, I like the setup. It was at the bottom of the channel, hitting the bottom of the channel, confirmed channel already. Also, 20 EMA, good signal bar, and bottom of the triangle as well. Now we are starting to reverse here. And a failed breakout leading to a breakdown now. So failed breakout to breakdown. Jack Beyond with the 10 points. Let's go, baby. And so whatever money I have right now, you can double it pretty much because I have a trade copier on, and it's going across my accounts on Apex. Right now I have 2 running at 300K with the trade copier, and so double this, and that's pretty much how much money I'm making today. I'm like tempted to almost put that in the title, just doubling whatever's here. Could be a little deceiving, so we're up 662, basically up over $1,200 right now. Sleepy Joe says Apex threshold, trend threshold sucks for runners. Yes and no. I would semi-agree with that. Depends on how you trade. If you have like a 1 contract runner, then it's fine. Because as long as you manage it correctly. If you let it go crazy, far away from your break even, and you don't trail your stop loss, then that's not good, right? Like, I would say you will have to modify your management on your runners to be much tighter than usual, because if you make a lot of money, it comes back down, then that affects your threshold. But if you basically manage it tightly, then runners are great. You just have to manage it a little tighter than usual. Or the runner can have a specific point you want to hit every single time. Just watching this. Failed breakout led to failed breakdown, and now it's breaking out again. And usually, with this this kind of pattern here can have a pretty strong push up from here on out. I would like a second entry long if I can get it. The 5 minute is showing just consolidation here. 10K also. The 10K trading range. The trading range indicator is a 1 tick trading range on the 10K chart. That looks kind of funny, but yeah, it's a 1 tick trading range. That's incredible. That's kind of funny. Rarely you see that. But hey, price action doesn't lie. It is what it is. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. If you're just joining the stream, I'm Buy My Money, and welcome to the stream. We stream here every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and we are doing 100% risk-free trading with Apex. I have 300K capital to trade with Apex funding, and I get to keep my profits, and Apex takes the losses. And so that's why I call it risk-free trading. If you guys are interested in opening one of these Apex accounts, you guys can go to the link in the pinned message. There's a pinned message with a coupon code as well, and that coupon code is 50% off Apex accounts. And so that's for the evaluation. And so if you're interested, go ahead and please use that coupon code for yourself. Use the link as well. That helps me out. And yeah, I do appreciate it. Also on the stream, we trade only one single instrument, the E-mini. And we trade only one single setup, the two-legged pullback. It's a setup that looks like this: 2 pushes down or 2 pushes up. In the right context, is greater than 90% probability to make 1 point on the E-mini. If I bring this anywhere here on this chart, basically all of these were able to make a point. But you have a two-legged pullback here with a higher low. You have a two-legged pullback here as well, two-legged pullbacks. And you can see all of these were able to make 1 point on the E-mini. And for every contract, 1 point on the E-mini is $50. And so if you have 10 contracts, let's say, every point is $500. And so you trade according to your own capital and whatever you're comfortable with. But we trade this, and we do it because of the probability is so high to make 1 point. We're already up $662 right now. And you know, it's not even 10 o'clock. I mean, it just hit 10 o'clock, and so hope you guys are doing well. If you want more information about the setup, you can go into the description below. There are links going over the details of the two-legged pullback. Also, we have we use pure price action on this channel, and so everything you see here helps with price action. We have the two-legged pullback indicator, basically telling us whenever there's a two-legged pullback and giving to us, letting us know automatically. And so we have to just focus on the context. Also, trading range indicator, using pure price action to mark these trading ranges. Both of those can be found at www.twoleggedpullback.com. Let's go, baby. Let's get our bamboo today. We're able to get some bamboo. Our runner didn't go very far, but it is what it is. It kept hitting its head there, and I really didn't like that. It was really annoying. In my opinion, when I see this, right, if I see a triangle, that breaks out and then fails and breaks down and fails and comes back up, this typically is a very bullish, in my opinion, bullish setup here. This is a bullish setup here, especially because we're already in an uptrend. When you have a failed breakout, failed breakdown, comes back up, typically it'll break out to the upside. From just, typically. But we shall see. We might just go sideways for the rest of the day. Who knows? I mean, it is the day before the holiday, but sometimes on these days, people are more eager to trade because it's like before the holidays and they want to just get their trading done with. Kind of have a little less time. Just watching. Just watching. Right, it's not even going to a spiking channel. It's going to basically an uptrend and then going completely sideways. Very interesting. Usually these turns are spiking channels, but looks like we're in a trading range now. Top of the trading range to the bottom of the trading range. The higher time frames, this just looks funny. But the 10K, there's a trading range. It's a one tick trading range. The 5 minute is maybe a little more clear, but trading range on the 5 minute within this one bar, right? We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars all inside this big bar. And so we're still in breakout mode, right? We're basically making a bunch of inside bars using this big bar. Market is confused, undecided at the moment. I personally want to trade this trading range here, and I'm going to go long if we break below it, and I'm going to try to go long to the upside of it, and I'm going to reduce my contract sizes and scale in one time. Yeah, I usually have a pretty wide scale in. Pretty wide stop for my scale ins. Usually about 10 points if I do scale in. I think in any trade I would not lose more than $1,000. Personally, if I lose more than $1,000, I'm just out. And if I scale in, it doesn't matter. At any point, if I lose $1,000, I'm just out of the trade. It's making a two-legged pullback here, and I'm interested in going long. I wish I actually hit the bottom of this trading range. It missed it by one tick, and I actually wanted to hit because that's unfinished business. I wanted to hit the bottom of this trading range before going long, and I want to go long here, but I needed to hit the bottom of the trading range. It doesn't make sense for me to go long here. I needed to hit the bottom because it's unfinished business. And why unfinished business is important is because typically if there are bulls here, the bulls are going to wait till it hits a lower target, because if they're thinking, okay, we're going to hit down here anyways, I might as well go wait for here. You have like a lack of participation up here. And so, but hey, it might hit. It's only a 3-point range, so there may be enough bulls here. It does come back up, hit the top of the trading range. I mean, I'm not in that trade at all. It's only a 1 point. It's not even. It's basically right at 1 point, so it makes a perfect scalp right now. So you can technically still be trapped here. I like it to hit the bottom of the trading range before entering long. Pandas, my pandas, make sure you guys scalp that like button. By the way, Trades by Matt's been killing it, I think. What is this? Trades by Matt's been killing it. I think he did like a collab with somebody, and that like exploded his channel. I'm thinking, I gotta get into some of those collabs. Trying to collab. Yep. That was, Trades by Matt. I'm not sure how good of a trader he is. He's like, I guess, decent trader. But man, he is trying to be a businessman. At the end, I think he's just a businessman, entrepreneur. I mean, he could be both, but I think his marketing is probably is up there. trading, decent. In my opinion. I mean, I don't really watch his streams because I can't, because I do my stream. It's just the one thing is, it's just like, man, he doesn't have stops. I can that's really crazy to me. I mean, his style, you know, he wins big, but he also will lose big. So I mean, it's just, and I think he also does similar, like, you know, yeah. And I think his stream in general is just nice. He has a good setup. I like his interface. I mean, he seems like a good guy. He seems like he likes to create some community. So, you know, he's helpful. I point people to Trace My Man all the time. You know, if you're not watching this stream, watch this stream. There's not many out there, so. Ooh, what is this? Oh man, this trading range is I think pretty much here to stay. I cannot go long into this. I think this trading range is strong. I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 bars in this trading range. And so, in my opinion, this trading range, you know, the market has inertia. And so if the market's in a trading range, it typically likes to stay in a trading range. So I'm not going to trade any breakouts right now. I'm not going to trade this, you know, this higher low here. I'm going to look actually to go short back to the bottom of the trading range if I can. Health and Fitness says, do collab with Thomas Wade. You know, I'm trying. I think I'm gonna revisit that in the new year. I mean, I'm not gonna get. He'll probably get more clout than I will. You know, using you know, doing collab, but I don't mind helping him. I've just, you know, he's on the rise, and so, you know, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, future trade is right. I mean, every time I get some momentum, you know, I go on vacation or something happens or I get busy with my personal life, and sometimes cannot be as consistent as I want. But when I'm consistent, I'm consistent. Pushing higher. Pushing higher. That looked kind of nice, but this trading range to me is, I mean, it's here. It's obviously here. So hard to go long right into that. But I mean, it's not even a second entry. So I wasn't even considering it, but I was considering this one, right? This trap here, Pikachu set up on the 5-minute. Again, floating in the middle of nowhere, terrible signal bar. It's just in chop, so hard to trade that in my opinion. Futures trader, I think you can make a lot of money in this business with a few changes. Hey, I'm open to suggestions. I do like to ask the chat, you know, like, you know, what do you want to see? You know, what kind of things do you want to see change, like aesthetically or just in terms of the stream in general, in terms of content. I'm open to suggestions, and I really, you know, I really actually am open. You know, for this stream is for you guys at the end, right? It's not really for me because I trade worse on stream. So at the end, you know, doing this is for you guys and putting myself out there. Um, Yeah, see that breakout? Very hard to have predicted that, but it was just a two-legged pullback on the five. After all of that noise, it was a two-legged pullback on the 5-minute chart. Finally hitting that measure move from this big breakout bar, and now it's breaking out. Futures trader with some credible consulting. You should become my consultant. Face reveal, personalizes yourself, making a home business pitch, collabs with other YouTubers. I thought of all those things. I think yeah, the face reveal is non-negotiable. I think that's, to me, I don't mind being a small YouTuber if it comes at the cost of my privacy. I don't think it's worth it. T, I passed my 150K funded account today. What contract size do you think I should start when trading live? Let's go, baby. Congrats, first off. Yo, pandas, show some love to DZT. Let's go, baby. Um, since the drawdown is only $5,000, man, it's tough. I mean, you can trade 3 contracts, 1 runner. That you can do that, but you have to realize every time you lose a trade, you probably lose around $600 to $800. And so, if you're trading consistent enough, where your win percentage, you'll never hit that drawdown with that kind of loss, then you have to, technically you should treat it, in my opinion, like a $10,000 account, because of the drawdown. The nice thing about the higher account sizes is that it gives you a bigger drawdown, but the drawdowns are not nearly enough for you to trade the max contract sizes per that account size. So I'm actually treating this like a $15,000 account, and so I'm actually trading still pretty small with this account. Even if it's 300K, I don't go over 5 contracts. And you know, not until I make, like, if I double this account, then of course I can go to 10 contracts, and that probably wouldn't be a problem. But right now, yeah, only 5 contracts. But you know, if depends on how consistent you are. You know, if you're consistent enough, you can do 5 contracts, but just have to know that if you do 5 contracts, you're risking about $800 to $1,000 in every trade. So yep, I do enjoy the funded accounts because of that reason. Yeah, it's risk-free trading, and you can feel it. You know, when you trade, you can really feel how, you know, just how stress-free you can be. Because whatever money you lose here is, you know, I mean, it's money you gained, of course, right? I'm actually up 4,000 some dollars, but you know, the initial capital. There's no risk of initial capital here. Pandas, my pandas. We're almost halfway up for the whiskey challenge. Just waiting for a good trade here. Not sure if I'm liking this price action. It's pretty choppy, and been staring at this for a long time with no good setups. I wish it hit the bottom of the trading range just to get rid of any unfinished business, but instead miss it by 1 tick and reverse. Ah. I mean, my runner got stopped out, so it's not like I could have really captured much of this, but it is what it is. Falcon One says, when did you say you can take your money out? If you go to the Apex website, it actually, you know, look it up, look at payouts or how payouts work at the frequently asked questions section, and it's different per account. That's why I didn't want to yeah, I can't answer that question because it depends on what account size you have. For my account size, I need to have at least 7,500. Usually it's the drawdown amount. So if you have a 150K account, then you have to make at least $5,000 before withdrawing money. Ralph Free says, mathematically with Apex, 50K is the best level for the threshold and the amount of contracts you can trade when you get funded and well above threshold. That's true, Ralph Freeze, but you know, you also have to pay an $85 fee no matter what account you pass. And so, in my opinion, right, especially if your account size grows, the 50K, like, you know, they don't actually give you enough contracts to trade. You have to trade with, well, you don't have to, but with the 300K, you still just pay the $85 flat fee. It's the same as any other one, and you get to have way more contract sizes, especially if the count grows. You want to be able to trade more than what 5 contracts or however many contracts 50K gives. So I do agree with you, Ralph Freeze, with the threshold, but at a certain point, the threshold doesn't really matter. You know, once you start growing your account, that threshold is becomes static, and now you're kind of wondering, you kind of wish that, man, I wish, in the long term, you wish you just got the bigger account because you can trade with more contracts in any one account. Oh, this choppiness sideways. It's a lower high setup. But we're above the 20 EMA, right? Of the rising 20 EMA, right? We are in the uptrend, kind of like a spiking channel at this point, converting to a spiking channel. but it's a little strange spiking channel in my opinion. The reason I'm saying it's strange is because it's so far away from the spike, right? I would pretty much mark it here and see a spiking channel here, but typically it's kind of closer to the actual spike, but a little strange. Pandas, my pandas. Let's go, baby. This is Panda dropping off some treats. Pandas, my pandas. Halfway there for the whiskey challenge. It'd be nice to start the holidays with a nice sip of whiskey with you all. Let's get to that 200 likes. 140 concurrent viewers. Let's go, baby. Richard Harris, yeah. Got it right. Yogurt and fruit today. Pandas eat yogurt and fruit, guys. They eat that as well. Syllable the 20 May. I got no setups, pandas. I mean, this is looking nasty. I do not like it. Overlapping bars. Many overlapping bars right here. Ariel Cohen writes me a nice little letter in the chat. Says, "Dear Panda, I have $50,000 valuation account. When I will have the funded account, can I ask for 3 of them? How much it costs?" Well, Ariel, if you have passed the evaluation, that's the account that you'll get, and you'll get one of them. If you pass the 50,000 evaluation, then you get a $50,000 funded account, and you get one. And after that, you don't pay, that fee that you paid for the evaluation. You no longer pay that. Instead, you pay a $85 flat fee for data and licensing. Even if you have your own license, I believe you still have to pay the $85. And ooh, good fill with the Blantons. Yeah, maybe I'll pop open some Blantons for you guys. Blantons is the best. It is by far the best bourbon that I've ever had. At the price point. At its price point. We got to like a pullback here, but it's not looking good. So all this chop. And again, I wish it hit. I wish I actually hit something here. It's Not really hitting anything. I guess hit the bottom of this channel. Also 20 EMA. The spiking channel. Don't like the choppiness here. Joby asked, hey everyone, what happened to the 150K account? Is this 300K account valuation? The 150K account, I explained it already earlier in the stream. This is a 300K funded account. So right now you are seeing a funded account. Trading live on the funded account. Apex. Let's go, baby. This is too late. Pullback. Makes the point. A, B, C. I just did not like... I did not like how this looks. I do not like it. I'm sorry. It just looks so choppy and I can't trade it. I simply cannot trade it. Too choppy for me. Do not like it. But I like how it's off the channel and also off the 2-leg 20 EMA. Decent signal bar. I almost like this L4 setup on the 5-minute chart. Almost like this setup here, and I might want to swing it down to the 20 MA. Just because we're so choppy, the L4 setup here. Creating an L4 setup, but 3 more minutes on this. It might make an outside bar reversal, which I'm not a fan of. Ah, darn. Outside bar reversal. It makes a point already. Outside bar reversal. L4 setup. Probably, maybe coming back to the bottom trade range, coming back to the 20 MA here. This is just not looking good, right? It's just, the price action right now is very, very choppy. I do not like it. We're up 93 likes. We got halfway there for the whiskey challenge. Ralph Freeze asks, Panda, you must know the answer to this. When you pass a 300K eval and then open another 300K, do you have to do a separate? Yes. Every account that you use, if you want to get funded, you have to pass an evaluation for every account. It's unique. Every single account is, it's the same, but they're all distinct. I mean, business-wise, like perspective, it doesn't make sense for Apex to just give out multiple accounts just because you pass one evaluation. You know, they make most of their money probably on evals. Adashi Marty asks, how can you tell if it's an L4 setup? L4 setup happens, well, it disappeared, but basically, when you have 4 pushes up, this 4th push up, you can see this number 4 here, on the next reversal, after 4 pushes up, that's an L4 setup. After 4 pushes are made, then the market reverses, which is just 2 two-legged pullbacks in a row. Right, so you have 1 two-legged pullback here, and another two-legged pullback right here. And when you have 2 two-legged pullbacks in a row, then after the second two-legged pullback, it reverses. So that's why the indicator is nice, because it keeps track of all counts. And so when you have 4 pushes up, you can easily see it was just a 4 anywhere, right? So you see a 4 here, right? 4 pushes up. I know there's 4 pushes up here because I see a 4 here, and then it reversed. After the 4th push up, when it reverses, 4 pushes up here, this reversal fails, right? And that would have gotten you. But you know, also there's an overnight session on the 5-minute chart. You typically don't like to use that. 4 pushes up here, 1, 2, 3, 4 pushes up, then reverses after 4 pushes up with a pretty good swing. I put a video on my channel that I traded every single L4 H4 setup on the E-mini on 2000 tick chart. And I did it for a couple months of trading, and you can follow my channel, you can look at it, and yeah. Joby asks, when was the 300K traded? I was trading them in tandem. I had 150K account, but I'm by my money, come on. I have more than one account. I have multiple accounts, and so I had multiple accounts running at the same time. Multiple evaluations. I mean, what you see on stream is probably like half, not even half, like it's like 10% of what I trade. And so I actually have a bunch of trading happening outside of this. This is the 5-minute chart. Trading range on the 5-minute chart. The 10K trading range actually expanded a little bit now to 1 point. It was this little teeny, you know, 1 tick trading range. Now it's 1 point trading range. It shows how choppy it is right now. I do not like that. But surprisingly, very little moving average gaps. We have one here. We have one here. And one here. Only 3 moving average gaps. So even though it's choppy, we're still in an uptrend. Aaron Dykes asks if I use a trade copier. I do. I have multiple 300K accounts and I'm using a trade copier right now. So you basically can multiply this number I have on my P&L by 2. At least 2, right? KM asks, have you had any problems with the trade copier? Or was it pretty solid? No problems yet. The only thing is that when it copies your trades, it will put market orders in, which makes sense to me. But because there are market orders, you might not get filled exactly the same. I have every single trade I've been copied exactly, but yeah, you might not get filled exactly the same because they're market orders, like stop market orders. So target or the stop loss, and that makes complete sense to me because you don't want like a trade to be hanging if if it does hit it. So they just convert everything to stop orders, stop market orders. That is. Joby says, I had 2 instances where the trade copy reversed on some of my trades. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's not good. I would recommend, if you do have the trade copier, to have charts open, because you get multiple charts open in one workspace, to make sure and to monitor those copy trades. And you can also see in your account, like just the control center. Just look at it to see like if you're out of any trades. You can see it moving. Just make sure you're out of all your trades if you're out on your main account. But the market's slow today. No setups for us. Just watching this market slowly grind its way around. So when there's no trades, sorry, no content in terms of trades. But this is a great opportunity to answer questions. Let's just say that. Any questions you guys have, I'm here and available. I am just here with you guys, just watching this market. I guess this is typical on the day before the holidays. Ooh, thanks for the 100 likes. Just hit 100. Do appreciate the stream. Do appreciate it, chat. Hard to tell what's gonna happen here, but it looks like, oh man, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I mean, the 10K still trading range, 5 minutes still trading range, but we're above the 20 EMA here, so uptrend, trading range, choppy. Hard to say. Pandas, let me know what you're getting yourself for Christmas, or let me know what you're getting your spouse for Christmas. Any good Christmas gift ideas? Throw it in the chat here. What's that one thing you wish you got for Christmas, or you're hoping to get, or you already got and you're just stoked to use it? I guess my gift was my cooler, the gift to myself. Observer, starting his whiskey challenge early. Happy holidays, man. Merry Christmas. Lion Trails, I want a new Brandon. I'm not sure what that means. Oliver Kaiser got Al Brooks bar by bar. H says, Merry Christmas all. I'm done for the week. 2 longs today and still holding longs from Monday's low. Let's go, baby. I mean, if you're trading micros, that's amazing. Not sure what kind of contract you're trading, but whew. I got my parents' maid's son, Sammy, the Oculus. Wow. Yeah, how's the Oculus? It's pretty cool. Nice, nice, nice. Any other good Christmas gifts? Oculus is pretty cool. Wow, this is slow. We're at 107 likes. I don't think there's any way you guys can get to 200 likes today. It's just not possible. It's not humanly possible. The likes to concurrent viewer ratio is it's almost 1-to-1. And that's like a swing trade. When your concurrent viewer likes to likes ratio is the same ratio as your trading, then that's pretty good. $109 likes, still not close enough. 110, the number's going up, but it's not gonna make it. Trust me, pandas, you guys cannot do it. It's not humanly possible. RJ says a Lambo would be nice. Sure. At my age, I'm not in need of stuff other than C8 Vet. Corvette 8, huh? $111 likes. Woo! I mean, if you guys can get to 200 likes, I'll definitely drink some whiskey for you guys. into me gonna be a Christmas miracle. A Christmas miracle 2 days before Christmas. That is the present I would like. 200 likes on the stream. Celebrate with some whiskey with y'all. Something interesting happened here, pandas. You see here how we have this breakout. And this breakout, say you went into this trade right here. You would have your stop loss, you entered here, and then you would have your stop loss one tick above break even. It bounces right off that. Bounces right off that point. Bouncing right off that point and comes right back up. As in, this gap has not been filled yet, right? There's a gap here, right? From this high to this low, there is a gap here. This gap can give us all the information we need in terms of the direction of the market. This could be going up a lot higher now. This gap here is, in my opinion, very bullish. When you have a gap like that, that's a sign. Phil W, Merry Christmas everyone. $117 likes. I mean, you're getting close. Getting close, but nowhere near. No setups, pandas. This is worse than yesterday. Yesterday was pretty bad too. Sleepy Joe sleeping. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Wow, I mean, this is why I wanted the whiskey challenge, because I knew that I had a feeling today, there was a chance that today would be slow like this. And when we say slow, this is really slow. Really, really slow. Incredibly slow. Gary Bork says, I'm just here for the music. Adashi Marty asks, Panda, so off stream you take any other setups besides two-legged pullbacks? Sometimes, but most of the time I take two-legged pullbacks. But I swing more when I trade off stream. I do basically scalping on the stream, but when I trade off stream, I do more swings. And I do more scale-ins. More scale-ins, more swings. This is incredible. But the fact that this is a little gap here makes me wonder how high this can go. This could go maybe to new all-time highs. But just because we're so close, but hard to say. Charlene asked 150K. I explained that earlier. If you rewind the stream, you can hear what happened. Almost have a 1-to-1 viewer to like ratio. That's actually pretty funny. Man, the YouTube algorithm doesn't work as it used to. Man, this is grinding up, and there's no setups for us pandas. I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do about this. I'm as bored as you guys are. Very slow grind. So watching, got no setups, unfortunately. Oliver Kaiser asks, do you have a built-in delay for broadcast? If you see a delay, there is a delay for any YouTube stream, but I don't have one. If you see like a big delay, then you can make sure that live button is red, and also watching 2x speed. Green Trader is actually onto something. If you see multiple bull candles in a row like this, just buy. Oliver asks, how much effect will this delay have on getting in and out of trades? Basically to the point where you should never copy my trades. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 bull bars in a row on the 2K chart. 8 bull bars in a row. Just watching it grind upwards. Rory Tate has an interesting question. Does the two-leg pullback setup scale with higher tick frame charts, e.g. going for 5 points on a 10K tick chart, have same probability? Yes, it does. So whatever risk reward you have on the 2K chart, if you just convert that to the higher tick frame, say, for every 4-point risk you go for 1 point, then on the 10K chart, if it's like 8-point risk, then you go for 2 points. Same amount of same probabilities. Nothing is happening here. It's a two-legged pullback after break a trend though, but it's grinding up, and you typically don't want to short a grinding market like this. Basically, it's a small pullback bull trend, and you cannot go short into this. I mean, should I just buy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 green candles in a row. Absolutely incredible. But pandas, there is something with a 99% guarantee. Sometime today, we'll come back to the 20 EMA. Sometime today, we'll hit the 20 EMA. A 99% guarantee. I'm not sure when it will be, but what a push up. Absolutely incredible. Now we're getting a little pullback here after two-legged pullback. As you can see, this is with 2 legs. A, B, C. Or you can see the numbers 1, 2, right? 2 pushes up, then reversal on the second entry. Basically, we're not looking to go short unless we're under the 20 MA at this point. But if we're above the 20 MA, not necessarily you always want to go long. But we are in an uptrend, and so you have some credence. But we do have break a trend, right? Break a trend here to new high, and the new high can come back. If it comes below the 20 MA, then we're looking to go short actually. But right now, kind of hard to go long also because you have this two-legged pullback and after a break of trend to new high. So two-legged pullback now forming potentially here a A, B, C, and it could be something like this. Potential trap trade here, perfect scalp trap to the long side. I'm not going long here. I cannot. Trap trade to the long side. Makes a perfect scalp. Small pullback bull trend. Panda's my pandas. Only 74 more likes to get to the whiskey challenge. Is Trades by Matt over now? I feel like the people from Trades by Matt are joining my stream. Whenever he's done streaming, typically get a little influx of people joining this one. Mr. Knife R says, did you need to put a code in at Apex? Yes, you do. So make sure before you pay, you put the code in. The coupon is in the top on the pinned message of the chat. There's a coupon there. Make sure you put that coupon before you pay. I believe it's at the payment section where you put the coupon in, so just be on the lookout for it. Painfully grindy right now. I guess I could have gone long here, but it's not my style. Man, pandas, can you get to it? Can you get to 200 likes today? I'm not sure if it's possible. But it seems like as more people are liking the stream, more people are joining the stream, and if those people, new people are joining the stream, scalp that like button, we can possibly get to that whiskey challenge. Let's go, baby. Do your part, pandas. Do your part. It's the best. That's the most you can do. Is just do your part. Tiflin, Apex sent me the info this morning. I signed and paid. Live account was ready 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes later, let's go, baby. Congrats on passing your account, getting that live funded account. I mean, as long as we're in this tight bull trend here, hard to go long, hard to go short. Basically, bulls are trapped out, bears are trapped in. Somewhere in the Rockies asked what platform you use. This is Ninja Trader. Hope everyone's gonna have amazing holidays. This day is like one of the most grindy days I've ever seen, but it makes sense. The day before the holidays, seems like people are just buying. This is my Christmas gift. I'm gonna buy e-minis. All right, pandas. We'll end the stream at 11:30. 11:30. If you get to 200 likes, sip on that whiskey. Whiskey challenge completed. 11:30. That means you guys have 18 minutes to get just 68 more likes. Very, very possible. Very feasible. Alex Odo, always in long until measure move. That's some Albrook speech right there. Always in long, always in short. Yeah, this is definitely always in long. Yeah, I think for some people, because the 300K is about, you have to make 20K before hitting a 7.5K drawdown. That's probably difficult for a lot of people to do. I can see that. I can see why it'd be hard. But I'll say, man, once you get that funded account at 300K, you're trading. If you trade like 2 to 5 contracts, it just feels nice. It's not. There's like almost no. Rory Tate. Oh man, that's like what professional trainers, all of them do. He forgot to roll over his contracts. I mean, by now you should definitely be on the 322. Maybe get an L4 setup, maybe on the 2K chart. The 10K chart, 3 pushes up, creating a wedge. The 5-minute chart actually already has the L4 setup, 4 pushes up, decent signal bar up here. We can come back down to the 20 EMA potentially here if we break below a previous candle's low. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nope, not taking this. But this is 4 pushes up. I may take the reversal here actually, pandas. I'm gonna trade small 2 contracts. $133 likes. L4 setup. L4 setup on the 2K chart on the grinding market. Still looks pretty bullish to me. I may go short here. Pandas. We'll short 2 contracts here. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna go short here. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna go short here. I'm gonna try to swing this for a little bit as well. Maybe back to the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. I'm gonna go short here. I know it sounds crazy. Do not copy my trades, pandas. But I'm gonna go short here. Do not copy my trades. Do not copy my trades, pandas. Do not copy my trades. This is a risky trade in my opinion, but I'm going to swing it. Because I'm going to swing it, I think the risk is worth. I'm going to try to swing it for 2 times the risk reward here. In this trade, 2 times the risk reward is down here. We'll go for 2 times the risk reward. See what happens. Either I lose like 300, little less than 300, or gain around 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little less than $600 here. Main reason being L4 setup, plus also L4 setup on the 5-minute chart as well. We have 2 L4 setups happening right now. Already makes a scalp here. Let's go for 2 times the risk reward. I'll make it out at 2 points. Let's get out at 2 points here. I do not want this to come back and make a 2-legged pullback here. Let's try and get 2 points here. Try and get 2 points out. Okay, 20 EMAs acting as support here. Should I skunk this? Did not like it if the 2K, if it bounces off the 20 EMA here. I can't. I just got 1 point. I think I'll take the trap trade if it traps for that measure move, but I definitely skunked that trade. I didn't like how it was finding support at the 20 EMA here and basically creating a 2-legged pullback for us. A, B, C. I'll take the trap trade if it triggers above and then goes below. I'll take the trap here, but yeah, that's a little concerning when it basically can't close under 20 EMA and creates a decent signal bar to go higher. We got 1 point. I was trying to get just 2 points off that, but I'll take the trap trade, even an outside bar reversal here, and I'll swing it to the bottom here. But I want to see a trap trade measure move here now. Let's see if we can get a trap trade here now. Getting a trap trade. See if we get another point here off this trap. see if we can do a runner here. 1 point. Almost want to take the outside bar reversal here. Almost considering outside bar reversal. Grind it up with an L4 setup. See, this is what I was scared about. If it broke above here. Still in Trap City. Still in Trap City here. Still in Trap City. Still in Trap City. Still in Trap City. Clearly above the 20 MA. It will break below the 20 MA. We have break a trend to new high with a L4 setup. You gotta try. You gotta try. You gotta try. Gotta try. In this trade. See if I can get 2 points here. I'd like 2 points here. That'd be nice. One point. Done. This candle to finish though. Really like this candle to finish. Candle finished. Try and get 2 points here. Try and get 2 points. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Get that bamboo before the end. And you guys are probably wondering, why would he do counter trend reverse trading, whatever. Hey, when you know the setups, you know the setups. L4 setup after break a trend to new high. L4 setup on the 5-minute chart as well. Back to the 20 MA, plenty of room back to the 20 MA here. Grindy markets, not particularly strong. Let's go, baby. Pandas, my pandas. Ah, it feels good. A $2,000 day today. It feels nice. Feels good. 60 more likes to get to that goal. It's 11:30 though. And I think I'll have to call it here, pandas. Pandas, my pandas. Have an amazing holiday. I'll see you guys bright and early Monday. Believe it or not, we'll be trading still. And I know everyone's taking their breaks now at the end of the year, but I already took my break. And so I'm glad to be back, eager to trade with you guys on this 300K account. Feeling good, trading 2 contracts on a 300K account, making almost $2,000 today because of the trade copier. Let's go, baby. By the way, I think starting from next year, I want to let you guys know, I probably will stop posting my account size for the regular members for gray names. Probably for pandas, I'll have like a, the early stream for pandas, and we'll make it just members only, and they can watch. I'll go over my account. I want to give some privileged content for my members here, who are actually paying monthly, supporting me. So it's a little thing I think I can give to my pandas here, and so most likely we'll start just posting a profit and loss on the stream titles, and you can see it on the stream, of course, but I think in terms of the actual account information, I probably will give that for members only. But pandas, have an amazing Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. And I'll see you guys bright and early Monday. Get some rest tomorrow and over the weekend. Reset that mental capital. Hey, next week's a brand new week, and next year's a brand new year. Let's go, baby. Let's get that bamboo. One more for my pandas. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.